everybody, how's it going? Joe's Neon here. Gonna do something I haven't done in for a while. I'm gonna take you to the shop with me. Let's go down to the Neon shop. We've got some really cool projects going on that I thought it might be a good idea to show you guys right from the start. So, with that being said, here we go, across the Twin Bridges. Mohawk River. Yeah, so we're gonna go down to the shop for a couple hours. I got some units I need to pump. I'm not sure if I'll show any of the pumping. You guys have seen that before. I have videos out. You can reach back in my earlier Neon videos about pumping tubes. I just got a lot going on at work, and I worked yesterday. Today is Sunday, Father's Day. And yeah, I'm gonna be working for a while today. So it's just been just got to get the stuff done while I can. Got plans for camping trips and whatnot. I don't want the work to be getting in the way of that stuff. So I'm gonna take the advantage, get down this morning, get some stuff out of the way, and like I said, show you guys some of the projects I got going on. So I'll get back with you in a little bit. That's all stock. Yeah, so check it out. Here's one of the projects that I'm going to be working on here real soon. Gentleman got a hold of me, and he said that he had a sign that was his family's meat market, and he wanted the neon restored on it. So I said, sure, bring it to me and I'll see what I can do. Well, check out what he brought to me. This is really cool. It says Hike's Meat Market, and this is porcelain. The letters have been painted over at one time. That won't be touched. These holes here are the housing holes where the neon units will actually plug into. Yeah, I love these old restoration jobs like this. You've seen, if you reach back a couple years, I did a video on a restoration of packaged goods, a packaged goods sign. So yeah, this sign came in. I'm pretty excited about it. But there's another one here. Check this sign out. This guy bought this sign. This was from the South End Tavern in downtown Albany. This sign that I'm about to show you guys is from the 30s. Late 20s, early 30s, okay? Check this out. I know it's a little bit dark. Ladies' entrance. That's when ladies were not allowed to enter directly into the bar room or into the tavern. They had a separate entrance to go into so that the men and women would be separated as far as the bar room goes, and if they wanted to be together, there was space for that. So yeah, really cool, really unique old sign, ladies entrance. And that's original paint on that thing. So I'll be putting tracing paper over that. I'll be tracing the letters out, making my patterns, bending up the glass, and we'll have this sign back lit right up. All right, folks. So I plan on taking you along on these projects. So anyhow, yeah, I'm going to show you what I'm doing here this morning. I'm just pumping some units here. There's a unit that says beef Yule. The sign says, finest rotisserie roast beef you'll ever have. That's a lot of glass. It's all right there. All this lettering. There's a border tube here. This is a repair. And this is what happens when you touch the wrong wires. No, I'm just kidding. Get this little crossfire lit here. Little tipping torch. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and work on a couple repairs, and once I get some units ready to go on the pump, I'm just letting the pump warm up. Maybe I'll shoot a little video of pumping a unit. All right, I'll get back with you. All right, folks. Let me explain to you what I'm doing here. This is real common. This is a very common process in my business with the neon. This is a repair, what we call a repair unit. This unit came from an exterior sign, and the bottom of the T here was broke. Here's one of the pieces that's left from the break. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bend up a new piece that goes right to here. Okay. I've got a new electrode welded on that end. You'll see the electrode going on this end. So I'm just going to move the camera here. Now I'll be working in, that's 13 millimeters, so let me get a piece of 13 millimeter glass here. Alright, this is going to be the first bend that we're going to make, is this one right here. I'll leave ourselves a little extra glass. Come in here, we go ahead and we mark the glass. We'll put a cork in this end so that I'll be able to blow into it with this blow hose. This will allow me to inflate the bend after I make it. I'll see if I can show you that too. Bring you right over here. And into the fires we go. That fire's running about 1700 degrees when it's hitting that glass. And we get the glass good and hot here. She's starting to soften up right now. Alright. Now we'll heat the back side of the bend. Only the back side is getting heated so that the glass will feed with gravity down to the other side, and it'll be a uniform thickness after I make the bend. Now I gotta go back to the pattern. which I just did. Okay. And you can see, here's our bend that we just made. I'm going to go ahead and mark for the next bend. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is move you back just a little bit here, so that hopefully you'll be able to see from the fire to the pattern. Back to the fire. Okay, she's getting good moves here. Heating only the back side of the bend again. And there we go. Mark for my electrode bend. And then I'll make this bend. I'll make this bend over here. Then I'll make this bend. And this right here, that black dot, that's where our splice is going to be, where we'll splice it back onto this letter T here. And I'll bring it back when I'm getting ready to make that splice. Alright? I'll show you welding the electrode on. Let me make these two more bends and I'll get back with that electrode weld. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, so here's what we got. Okay, here's our electrode. This has got to get welded onto here. And then this bend here has got to be made double back. Alright, there's our electrode welded on. Now we're going to go ahead and make the double back bend. Okay, again, we're heating on the back of the bend only. See if I can show you guys this bend here. Alright, here we go. That's it. The double back bend. Alright, I just wanted to show you this job here I'm working on. This says Maurice's Deli. Everything is done in reverse, done backwards, so that it's all flat on the front. These are red letters with a white border. Okay? Nice. That's a good size sign right there. Check this thing out. Huh? This is, boy, it's pretty big. I would have to say it's 5 foot by, I don't know, 2 by 5, right around in there. Well, let me show you where this unit goes that I showed you. See here? That unit goes right there. See that? But that's a lot of lettering. Finest rotisserie roast beef, you'll ever have. Alright, just wanted to show you that. Alright folks, what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be making this little splice which will connect my neon unit to my pump. So here we go. Again, I got this little blow hose that goes in my mouth so that I can keep that area inflated to a universal thickness all the way around the circumference of the weld. There you have it. Now the next part of the process is these spaces here where the glass gets really close to itself. I have to put some mica. This is a natural material, comes from the earth, and I just slide these in here to protect from the glass wanting to arc. Take a shortcut is what I'm trying to say. This prevents the glass from trying to take a shortcut and burning in on itself. Now I go ahead and I connect my wires here. Got another wire here. I see one spot I missed with a piece of mica. It's going to be right there. Okay. Now what I have to do is I have to get out my high-tech thermometer. Lets me know when my glass is hot enough. That consists of a piece of newspaper. That's going to go right on the tube. Okay? Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to close her up and we're going to start drawing a vacuum. Okay, we're removing all the air from this unit. That's going to enable us to strike an electrical arc through there, running a current through the entire tube. And that'll aid us in the cleansing process of the inside of the tube. It has to be a completely pure environment so that we can add one of the two rare gases. We'll be adding neon, which is red. These will be red letters. Okay? So we got to get it really hot to get it really clean, and then we can add our gas. So let's see if she's ready to arc. No, almost. Okay, now you may see different shades, pinks and stuff in there. Alright, those are impurities. I just got to let that vacuum increase a little bit. Those colors that you'll see in there, like pinks and stuff like that, those are the impurities getting incinerated, burning up. And then you'll notice that the tube will become a very, very light, almost light blue, almost a white. And what that signifies is that we do have a completely pure environment on the inside of the tube. All right, let's hit this arc again. Okay, what you can see here is you can see some of the variations in color down here with those pinks. Okay. The electrodes will start to get red hot. I'll see if I can show you that. Set you right here. How's that? This electrode right there, you can see it's starting to get red hot. Here's the newspaper right here. You see these little splotches of orange inside the tube? That's the impurities, and they're getting burned up. Alright, see, they're starting to disappear. There they go. Goodbye. And our newspaper, if you can see, is starting to burn. And that's just what we want, red hot electrodes. Okay, that unit has got to cool, and the cooling process also aids in the vacuum in the tube. As it cools, the vacuum will also increase. Then we'll go ahead and put the gas in it. We'll bring it over here, and this is my burn-in station. I'll hang it here. We'll burn the units in. Then they'll go over to the main bench in the shop over here, and Mark will block them out with blockout paint. Blocking out, let me show you what that is. Blocking out is using a special paint to cover the areas of the tube that you don't want to light up. Example, this word beer. See, it's blocked out between the B and the E. The back of the E right there, bend, is blocked out. See that? Same with the R. All right, and you don't want to see these little legs that go to the housings. So they're also blocked out. But that's what blocking out is. Blocking out what you don't want to be lit. This pattern you can see here is a really cool job coming up in the very near future. This is Hudson cars. That's going to be really cool. So yeah, that's what I got going on here. As soon as I come up with something interesting, I'll turn you back on. Talk to you in a bit. Alright folks, what I'm getting ready to do now is to charge the unit, getting ready to put the gas in the unit. The unit has cooled to the desired temperature. And I'll just go ahead and shut my main valve off, set my gauge. This is 10mm glass, so I will be putting up to 12 bars. Here we go. You can see the gauge over here moving perhaps. I know it's dark here, but there's nothing I can really do about it now. I can see fine. Alright, let's see what we got here. Bam! We got some neon. Now what I'll go ahead and do, let me see if I can show you how I do this. Alright. This is called tipping a unit off, okay? I take all my pieces of mica out. Protected the tight bends. Take my newspaper off. Now remember, this is under a vacuum. So when I get this hot enough, it's going to suck closed, and that's what seals the tube. Okay? Here we go. Yep, she's starting to close. There she goes. There we go. Now, the unit will come over here. We'll hang it up. And we'll just let it relax for a minute, and we'll throw some wires on it and light her up. I'll get right back with you. Let's go connect some wires to this unit here. Put it on my burn-in transformer. Alright. See what we got. Bam! Neon. See, this is a little bit light. This B is a little bit... Oh, nah. It just burned in right in front of your eyes. There she is. That's what you want. You don't see that every day, do you? Thanks for checking it out. I'll get back with you.